can't I just the tow truck driver the court order and they will not be able to take the SUV? I need it to be able to get the kids to appointments and get to my new job. Let him take it. Remove all the personal belongings from the SUV and let him have it towed. Don't say it's okay or that you agree, and do not accept the eclipse. But he's ordered to pay for the SUV so I can drive it. I just don't understand why this is okay. It's not okay. It's a direct violation of the order, along with his failure to pay support. But for some reason, despite everything, the gal seems to believe he is just as scorned. Down in his luck, father. She is leaning towards allowing visitation to resume after meeting with the father and his parents, so let him take the car. I want to be able to show the judge that he is in direct violation of basically every part of the order. We will be going back to court over this. Don't worry, it will be resolved, but for now, let him think he won this round. It's going to help you in the long run. Hi Bri, have you had a chance to send over your witnesses that you would like for me to interview? Yes, your paralegal should have received a list from my attorney's office last week. Wonderful. I saw that your attorney has filed contempt and you are going back to court in the next few weeks, so I will be contacting them in the next week or so for my report. Speaking on your case, I have looked into your concerns over the children's safety after Bozo's outburst during his last visit. And I believe that the children are in no immediate danger and it is safe to resume visitation. I have spoken to Bozo, his family, and also his pastor. I believe that the whole thing is a misunderstanding and he did not actually mean that he is the second coming. I know he has been rough to deal with for you. But anger towards an ex is very normal during the beginning stages of divorce. His parents have agreed to keep a close eye on him to ensure the children's safety as well, so there should be no incidents. I hope you are well. I hope you realize that all of your friends know about who you are now, and they hate you almost as much as I do. It's pretty funny. Like, honestly, I almost feel bad for you. The people you counted on to lie for you and tell the judge and the gal that you are a good person talk mad shit about you. Asterisk sends selfie of himself and one of Bri's best friends at the beach, asterisk. Like Shay, dude, she thinks you're the worst. I swear to God, we went to the beach together today. Weird she wanted to go with me and didn't even invite you. But she's your best friend from high school, right? Guess she knows the real you now. I hope you chose her as one of your witnesses for the gal. After hearing what she had to say about you today, I'm sure the gal will love your witnesses preferring me over you. You're basically giving me an extra witness. Who knows, maybe she will end up being the kid's new mommy. Can't say you don't like her or trust her when you've known her for so long and she already knows the kids. It's perfect. Hey, I'm not trying to start drama. But I just need to know why you hung out with Bozo today, with everything going on in our divorce and custody battle. I can't be around people that are friends with him. If you want to be his friend, that's fine. But please just be honest with me. Oh my God, no. I did not want to hang out with him. You know I've never liked the guy. He's been messaging me on Snapchat for like a week and can't take a hint when I ignore him. And decided to stalk me to the beach when I posted a picture there. He sent me the picture you guys took. Maybe I'm paranoid, but I just don't understand. I was there with my niece and he literally took the picture with no warning. I was trying to not cause a scene and scare her, but trust me, that was not a willing or fun get-together. And I had plans to call you once I dropped my niece off. I told him I didn't want to talk about you or your court case, and he literally would not stop. We had to leave early to get away from him. He's a fucking creep. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just an emotional wreck. Don't worry about it. Your gal is supposed to call me tomorrow, by the way. I'll let you know how that goes afterwards. Hi, this is Annie Blank, the gal my paralegal set up a telephone conference for you and I today. Are you still available to talk today? Yes, Mom, I sure am. Quick question before we begin. Do you have a daughter that goes to Blank Elementary School? She should be in 2nd grade if I'm thinking of the right person. Oh wow, you were her kindergarten teacher, weren't you? I thought I recognized your name. Small world. I was, but is it going to be an issue that you know me outside of the case? I don't want to cause any issues. Not at all. I actually appreciate that I am aware that you have a professional background with children around oldest and middle ages. Does Bri know that you and I know each other outside of this case? No, I didn't realize the connection until you said your full name on the phone. I've only ever heard your first name, so she didn't give me as a reference to try and sway your opinion. She would have no way to know. Good, then let's begin. I see in Bri's notes that she said you to have known each other since she was a freshman in high school and you were a junior. And you've known the father since the beginning of their relationship? Is that correct? Yes, I have been there for everything. Is it illegal to record a conversation with the gal? I don't know. I did though. I wanted you to be able to hear everything in case I forgot some of it. We were on the phone for literally an hour though. Did you know I had her daughter in my class? No, I didn't know that. Did it go well? I think so. She wanted me to walk her through your entire relationship with Bozo from the very beginning. Girl. When I tell you I scrolled all the way back to our Facebook messages from that year and read her everything, she was appalled. She said that people were concerned about your mental stability to care for the kids because you seem to be going through an episode and are self-sabotaging. I told her I've never seen you more sane, happy, and thriving since you met that creature. She seemed to like his parents though, so I told her the big bad secret as to why Melvin got fired from the jail. I don't think she likes them anymore. Wait, why was he fired? I thought he retired. Girl, no, multiple female inmates accused him of SA. It was the talk of the school my freshman year. I thought you knew this whole time. Court is now in session to address the contempt charges filed against Bozo Blank by the plaintiff. Your Honor, before beginning today, I would like to formally withdraw as the defendant's attorney. I would like to ask permission to withdraw immediately. Has this been discussed previously with the defendant? Your Honor, I do not agree to this. I paid my attorney thousands of dollars and I refuse to have her be allowed to quit until this court battle is finished. I paid for a service and demand it is seen through. Your Honor, the retainer that Mr. Blank paid had been used already, and Mr. Blank has failed to continue to make payments, as well as acting in bad faith as a client and violating my practice's code of conduct. Very well, the court grants permission for the defendant's attorney to immediately withdraw from the proceedings effective immediately. If you're going to allow her to effectively screw me for no reason, then this hearing needs to be postponed. I demand a continuance. As you have violated your contract with your previous attorney and have been accused of violating the court order willfully, I will not be granting a continuation. Court will proceed. You can't make me go through court without having representation. That's against my civil rights. This is civil court, not criminal. You are not promised an attorney in civil court, and it sounds as if you are the reason you do not have an attorney. You have been accused of willfully violating your court order by refusing to pay child support and repossessing the SUV. Is this correct? Yes, but I have my reasons for both of these things. What reasoning explains your actions? I don't have a job currently. due to Bri interfering with my potential job at the police department, and I was seriously injured on the temporary job I was working. I have been unable to pay support or for the car, and had to make the hard choice of having it voluntarily repossessed. Child support is also a violation of my constitutional rights as an American, and I will not pay her money that I do not have when she has caused these issues for myself and my children. I will not argue this case without an attorney present, and I refuse to continue. Very well, we will allow the plaintiff to continue. Thank you, Your Honor. Now, Bozo, is it correct that in our previous hearing, my client was awarded full use of the SUV? You were there, weren't you? Shouldn't you know this? You're right. Forgive me. Let me look at your current court order to confirm this. Yes, my client was awarded full use of the SUV that you were ordered to maintain and pay for. My client was also awarded child support totally $380 a month. And this order also includes that no marital property is to be dissolved or destroyed until the finalization of the divorce. Is this correct? I don't know. I didn't bother to read that piece of sheet. All I know is that I am sitting here after being denied legal representation, listening to that evil wench and her corrupt attorney con a judge into stealing my money. There is no reason that any of this is happening to me. I have done nothing to anyone in this room, and I am being punished because she decided that she was bored and wanted a divorce. You've done nothing wrong, so the physical and emotional adultery wasn't wrong during the marriage. The blatant grooming of a minor was okay. The coaching of the children and teaching them racial slurs is acceptable. Counselor, please stay on track. We are here only to discuss the contempt charges that have been filed. Of course, Your Honor. I just wanted it on the record that while he claims he has done no wrong, there are many actions that have led to this point. This is why I need legal representation. I am being bullied and harassed by her. I will not have you throw a temper tantrum in my courtroom. You come here today making demands as if the court owes you something, and yet you flagrantly disregard your current order, or even proper decorum. If we could add to the record that the defendant chose to wear a stained Iron Man t-shirt to court today, after being instructed at the last hearing to wear proper attire. I can wear what I want, and I will tell you and this court right now that I will not be bullied into paying that which dime that I don't want to, and if anyone tries to force me, they won't like what happens next. Is that a threat? That's a promise. Very well, I am ready to give my decision. No, this order will not be valid until I am allowed to have legal representation. I will contest the verdict and take it up as far as I need to go. I had every right to get rid of that car, and I won't be paying her a dime when she's cost me everything. Interrupt this hearing one more time, and I will have you jailed for contempt. The court finds the defendant guilty of willfully violating the current court order. As the defendant has no valid legal defense to explain his failure to comply, I find that the defendant shall be sentenced to serve a period of 90 days incarcerated at local jail. I will allow an option for the defendant to purge himself of this contempt charge if he is to pay in full the amount that the defendant was ordered to pay on the SUV and the cost of insurance, from the commencement of the current order until today, totaling $2,650. The defendant has 10 business days to pay this amount directly to the plaintiff's counsel. And how do you expect an injured unemployed man to come up with that amount within a week? I also find that the defendant is to pay the full amount of arrears owed to the plaintiff to purge himself of this contempt charge. He has 20 days to pay this amount before a bench warrant is issued for his arrest. How is this justice? How is this fair to fathers who just want to be in their children's lives? You must not have children, do you? Or else you would never do this to a fellow father. I am also assigning court fees to the defendant, and hereby ordering the defendant to pay the monthly cost of the SUV plus the cost of insurance, totaling $628. directly to the plaintiff monthly alongside the ordered child support. What are you not getting about me not having a job? I don't have any money to pay these things. She apparently has a job now. She can buy herself her own damn car and stop ruining my life. Sir, I advise you to think about your actions and the way you treat the people around you. Your flagrant disrespect of your court order is what landed you in this position, not anyone else. The only way I will even consider this crop is if I am given 50/50 custody immediately. This is a contempt hearing, not a custody hearing. I suggest you find an attorney before your next hearing. Court is now dismissed. Thank you, Your Honor. I would like to request a bailiff to escort my client back to her vehicle. Request granted. The word of today is fuck you. That is my answer to everything and anything said to me from now on. Fuck you, Judge Blank, Honorable Judge my ass. There isn't a single honorable thing in your body. You and your demented, sexist, biased, corrupt ass, you deny me counsel, violate my civil and constitutional rights, and overruled everything I attempted to present in my defense. Fuck that judge, fuck that bitch, and fuck her shady lawyer. Fuck it all. I'm done being nice and I'm done being screwed over unjustly. Our justice system is a sham in this state. That judge was the most self-entitled prick I have ever met, and no man should have the right to judge anyone, especially one who is one-sided and completely unfair. I wish I never married that evil woman, but I know my conscience is clear. At least I get my babies this weekend to celebrate the last weekend of summer before oldest goes to first grade and middle street. Arts kindergarten. Hey guys, you're a little late back home, so let's get you in the house so you can eat dinner and get ready for bed. We have a big day tomorrow. Tell Grandpa goodbye. We're late because oldest refused to get in the car to come back here. She was hiding under the covers crying. Asterisk runs out of Melvin's car and hides behind it. Asterisk, I don't want to be here. I want to stay with Daddy. I'm scared of Mommy. Asterisk walks to grab Middle, who runs and grabs onto Melvin's legs. Melvin smirks. Asterisk. Dad, can you please bring the kids to the car and buckle them in? Thank you. The fact that you are allowing your son to coach and emotionally Abu-dollar your grandchildren just to try to hurt me shows me how little you actually care about the children. Oh honey, we aren't the ones coaching or Abu-dollaring the kids. All those lies you told in court last week will come back to bite you. But it's clear who the kids feel safe with, and it's not you. I wouldn't need to make up lies about your son. He did a great job all on his own of showing exactly who he is to the judge. Hello? Hi, this is the principal at Blank Elementary School calling for Bri. This is she. Is everything okay? Both kids are fine. As you know, we try to avoid calling home the first day, especially for behavioral issues, especially for our new kindergartners, but Middle is struggling badly today. And it has gotten to a point that he will need to be removed from class for the day. What's going on? Do I need to come down to the school? He has been insisting that he needs to go home to be with you. He seems to be afraid that he is not going to see you again for some reason when his teacher attempted to comfort him. He flipped his desk over, hitting another student, and said he had to go home to his mom immediately. We normally don't encourage parents to pick up students early after episodes, but in this case, I think that is the best option. He seemed truly unnerved and afraid. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. It's no inconvenience by chance. You didn't call his dad as well, did you? No, he was adamant that he did not want his father, only you. Just so you are aware, Middle has been struggling with the first week of kindergarten. His guidance counselor believes he would benefit from some therapy sessions at school. And I think he will too. He is starting next week. He doesn't need therapy. I already told you my answer to therapy was no, and it hasn't changed. He needs to have his father go to school with him to show him that he is safe. I'm sorry, Bozo, but as I am the legal custodian of the children, it is up to me. I am simply informing you of the situation so you are not caught off guard if he tells you. Oh, I will let them know my opinion. I will call up to the school right now and tell them no. What is the number to the school? Google is free. Have a good day. This is why the kids hate you. Did you know son told me that his birthday wish this year is to live with daddy and never have to see mommy ever again? He said that all on his own. But you don't care, as long as you're getting paid, right? Look at how happy the kids are with me, and not you. Asterisk sends 30 photos of him with the children, and him by himself shirtless asterisk, and see what you're missing out on. What is your login information for the parent portal on PowerSchool? You failed to give me the information and I need it to ensure my children are succeeding in school. I emailed you the information on how to set up your own portal after their open house. You do not need access to mine. They will both be the same. There is no reason for us to have two separate accounts. You can give me your login. I don't have your email anyway. If you no longer have the information, you can call the front desk and they will give you the information that you need. This is about the children. I need the information, so just give it to me. Stop being a selfish tyrant for once. It's bad enough my parents had to fork over thousands of dollars to keep you from throwing me in jail. This is the least you can do. As I stated, the school can provide all the information you need. The front desk lady is very helpful. I'm sure the gal will love to know that you are withholding vital information on the kids' education. What kind of primary parent does this sheet? You're clearly hiding something.